going well, he's liable to be out there for a while.
Yeah, you're not going to pitch Jordan Hicks.
And a high drive to deep right field, and it is gone.
Well, Eden's had a few looks at. How about Yandy Diaz? He is looking for a batting title. Corey Seager's already 0 for 2 today.
2 down for Davis Schneider, who drew a walk and scored back in the second. Down the left field line, and that is down for a hit.
That compounds the situation.
Popped up by Biggio. Paredes the catch. They decided not to have him on the wild card roster. They option him down. He's down for 15 days. This is still the regular.
Because you sit home and try to parcel the Ross guy. The Blue Jays are making the right decision. And they're with a
couple of games ahead of them in the standings. And what is appearing more and more likely is that he was a pitcher initially. As Heineman stays alive. Fly ball hit pretty well to left. Margot back, and he match. He was up. The first pitch to Rene Pinto is outside, ball 1. Couple of strikes now on Josh Lowe. Houston's
Nationals. Same type of player for me. Rangy outfielder, great batting.
Houston's seems like he's got a rubber arm, and he is in there to try to get through at least 1 inning, as again they try to minimize the number.
I'll give you an inning or maybe even 2 if you need it today.
Well, maybe another reason, and again, just good change up there by Richards, and a swing and a miss from Jonathan Arando's had a. If you go back to preseason predictions, the Mets would have been everywhere. Only finished like 2-3 games out of the playoffs, and then it's just natural to say, well, why couldn't you turn it on earlier? Look at all this series. Up the middle, Schneider to his right, on to first, 2 down.
But I think
Blue Jays and Twins, if that's what it's going to be, I think that's a fair fight. I think the Blue Jays have an excellent chance to win that series, and I'm sure the Twins say, hey, he's feeling pretty good about himself.
Yeah, man, and you know what? Just need a couple of bats.
I did a little digging on the Twins today because we haven't seen him in forever, and kind of looked at a.
His patella, his kneecap, and he was done for the season when he fouled the ball off his knee. Has a strained neck.
Varsho with a base hit into right. It's on the corners. The batter Tyler Heineman.
Meanwhile, well, Cam Eden is from the same small town in Northern Shoe. You know, they've got a couple guys on their bench, Trevor Larnach and Andrew Stevenson, left-handed bats, and they
still had kind of a sentimental feeling towards it, or
they had some great teams that played in there. Kirby Puckett getting hurt.
Can't get to it. He'll play a home on a Ramirez to 6. Again, not 100% assured the Blue Jays will be there, but it's looking that way. Are going to Tampa, so he may as well go win it.
And that's interesting. Yeah.
And right on the corner, good pitch by Kelly. 2 down.
And with 90 wins, I mean, that's a bit of a milestone in itself.
Eden has picked up his first big league hit today, but maybe how about his first? Chop back towards the mound. Kelly has it, and he'll throw Eden out. Aranda didn't like it, and you can understand. It looked inside, but it's called in the postseason in his career.
Back from Tommy John.
96, and he gets Aranda 1 down.
That's a big difference in
3 with a walk. And chop foul, 2-1. And now Margot's popped it up. This a little bit easier for Biggio. He's not going to let Schneider have it. Be announced tonight. Once everything is finalized, there doesn't seem to be much of a reason that MLB wouldn't announce that. Now Bo sends one towards the right field corner, and that's a fair ball. He starts with the helmets coming down. He can't. I can picture Luis Rivera saying, slide, slide. And I can picture Bo saying, I can't. Full count. Facing Raimel Tapia.
Swanson's had a very good first season with the Blues.
Up the middle, a base hit for Tapia, his third hit of the game. After they clinched late last night on the Seattle loss, Tapia steals second. His second stolen base.
Club that he's played for this year. Milwaukee, Boston, and now Tampa Bay.
Foul ball down the line. 1-2 now on Rene Pinto. And there's a strikeout of Pinto for the first out here in the top of the ninth.
Yeah.
And again, in a 3-game series, now that they didn't need Gausman today and they know the bullpen now, assuming again that it's Gausman, Bassett, Barrios, and why wouldn't it be as the 3 starters is
Out of the pen.
But undoubtedly he will be one of a number of guys who, if teams advance in the postseason, kind of standard operating procedure for a team at this point. To go. They are headed to Minnesota unless Houston blows a 7-run lead in the bottom of the ninth. Wild card spot, and they will be going to Tampa Bay. And so the Blue Jays pathway would be the wild side. It would be Texas, Tampa Bay, with the winner to go to Baltimore. Dalton Varsho is 2 for 4, a couple of RBI singles. Oh, and a terrific catch. An infield hit where he went tumbling over the base down at first, and then he was hit by
3 runs in a game. Because you're so familiar with each other.
Here's a bouncer to short. Off the bat of Eden. Bullpen now. Assuming again that it's Gausman, Bassett, Barrios, and why wouldn't it be as the 3 starters is
Out of the pen.
But undoubtedly he will be one of a number of guys who, if teams advance in the postseason, kind of standard operating procedure for a team at this point. To go. They are headed to Minnesota unless Houston blows a 7-run lead in the bottom of the ninth. Wild card spot, and they will be going to Tampa Bay. And so the Blue Jays pathway would be the wild side. It would be Texas, Tampa Bay, with the winner to go to Baltimore. Dalton Varsho is 2 for 4, a couple of RBI singles. Oh, and a terrific catch. An infield hit where he went tumbling over the base down at first, and then he was hit by
3 runs in a game. Because you're so familiar with each other.
Here's a bouncer to short. Off the bat of Eden.